Bitcoin is a pretty hip thing, and a lot of young people want to get more involved in it. But a lot of the tools available for purchasing and holding Bitcoin have age requirements. They might demand KYC and have valid IDs that many miners might not have, and often want you to be above a certain age, be that 16 or 18. This is done to protect these companies, but what do you do if you're a miner and you do want to get involved in the Bitcoin sphere? This video will seek to help you out on your Bitcoin journey. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks on Bitcoin. Thank you. The first way is to use P2P exchanges. These are peer-to-peer exchanges. They allow for transactions and exchanges to be done between two independent owners of Bitcoin. Essentially, it's just a platform that's made to allow you to get into contact with someone who also owns Bitcoin and wants to sell, like a kind of Craigslist for Bitcoin kind of thing. There are no KYC requirements for these platforms. A prime example of one is Bisq, where you can exchange with a large number of people. Is one of the most popular P2P out there. Just remember to be careful and stay safe. Don't give away too much private information, and don't fall for scams. Another P2P exchange is Paxful. There you can not only trade for money, but you can also trade gift cards or even goods and services. So, for example, if you've got some Amazon or Apple gift cards, you could exchange them for Bitcoin with someone else. This is great if you don't have a credit card, for example. You could even make these purchases of those gift cards with cash and then trade them with someone on Paxful to get some Bitcoin. The second way is to work for Bitcoin. Paxful, for example, as I said, lets you trade for goods and services, but there's also a subreddit called Jobs for Bitcoin. There it's got a whole bunch of listing of different jobs. If you've got some extra time on your hand after school and you've got the skills, this is a great way to get Bitcoin without having to pay for it. Just scroll through and find a job that you're good at. Do you know many languages? There's lots of translation services that are needed. Are you an artist? People always need art for marketing copy all the time. Even if you don't have any formal training in your skill, if you're good at something, you can probably get a gig to do something for Bitcoin. The last way is to use a Bitcoin ATM. These don't generally require KYC, and you are still trading from a legitimate source and receiving Bitcoin. However, the fees can sometimes be higher. There are a lot of ATMs around, as you can see. If you look at some of these major cities around the world using this website that I've got, you can find one that's pretty close to you and then go and purchase the Bitcoin directly there. Of course, there are some notes that I should give before we close. Make sure you have a legitimate wallet to store your Bitcoin and know how Bitcoin works and the wallet works in the first place. I'll leave a video below about finding wallets and how to use them. Also, make sure you know the risks of investing in Bitcoin before doing it. Especially at a young age, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Finally, listen to your parents or guardians if they tell you no. Bitcoin will still be around when you come of age. Don't go against their wishes. But with that, those are 3 ways that you can get into Bitcoin as a miner. Just make sure you've got a good head on your shoulders and know who to trust, and good luck getting your first Bitcoin. You'll be happy to see where it takes you. Thank you for watching, and I hope it's been useful.